Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meadsy69, and we are back with the 121B. Now, we have 4 battles for you today. Now, as you've known, I love this tank. I really do love this tank. Yesterday's video, the 121, I said this was coming, and I love this tank. It plays, for me, it plays like kind of like a Leopard. Leopard 1 mix between the Russians. It's got nice reload. It's not the same as the 121 because the reload is a lot quicker, but the DPM is a lot more. It's around 3,200, 3,300, I think. It's got great DPM, and it's got a fantastic turret. You can side scrape, you can side hug. Side hugging tanks is amazing in this tank because it's quite low to the ground, and it's got a very, very, very strong turret. Now, we're looking at Mech here, who has pushed up the hill on mines. He's already taken out 2 tanks, but at the minute, there is not much more he can do. There is still 2 TDs, and there is a Chieftain Mark 6 that is holding the ridgeline. The K91 there does a YOLO run, not sure what he thinks he's doing, but it allows Mech to get a shot in on the Leopard 1, and there goes the K91. So he's going to poke forward, he's going to try and get one more shot, which is exactly what he does. 363 damage. And that is why I love this tank. It's not like the Object 140, the T62 with the 300 alpha. It's like 350 alpha, 340. Sometimes you can push the 400 mark. Now, he fluffs that shot. But the Chieftain is on a reload, but he's going to try and go for the grill, but his auto-aim is trying to go for the Chieftain, but he does manage to get a shot in on that grill. So the Chieftain is on 500 hit points. There is a Leopard 1 on 500 hit points as well. Chieftain now is a one-shot, but he tried to poke out, but he did not want to risk it. He's only on 800 hit points himself. He's up to 3k damage, but now the one tank that he didn't want to push because he is an auto-loader, he can take him out in 2 shots. He needs some bounces, and the AMX 50B has totally ignored everyone else, and he's trying to go for him. So he's hit 1, bounced 1, he's got 1 more shell left, and he bounces. So now he is on like a 20-second reload. So Mech can easily take him out, but he needs to try and aim and not get any bounces on him. And you're going to see that is exactly what happens. He gets 1 bounce. He's now on 275 hit points. He's put the AMX 50B down to a 1-shot, but he's reloaded. He gets 1 bounce, side hugging, another bounce, and he manages to take him out. And this is what makes this tank so good. That side hugging ability, the ability to side hug like that. He bounces 5 shots in total from that AMX 50B. Fair enough, the AMX 50B wasn't the brightest player, but he still does an amazing job in getting those bounces. So now he is a one-shot. He needs to be careful because he is a one-shot. He's going to go for the grill, 438 max roll into him. So he is now a one-shot. He gets 1 shot into the Jaegeru. By accident, he did not go for the Jaegeru. He went to take out the grill, but luckily he managed to penetrate him, and it's pushed his damage up to 5.4k damage. Now the grill is gone. It just now leaves 2 tanks left alive. The IS-4, or I'm not sure what's left, and the Jaegeru is now a 1-shot. So he's going to poke forward. He is reload. He's going to get that shot into the Jaegeru, putting him on 5.6k damage, 4 kills with just 1 tank left alive. So he's not spotted. The other tank is not spotted. He is a 1-shot, so he needs to be careful. And it's the Chieftain Mark 6. So he pokes out and he gets the final shot into the Chieftain. So 5.7k damage, 146,000 credits without any missions. Now, this tank does not earn good credits. The credit coefficient is very, very shocking on this tank. It's like 90%, something like that. It's really, really low. 1,400 assistant damage as well. So next up we have Bob Marmalade. Lovely name, I love that name. Bob Marmalade. Now, again, he is driving it with the invincibility camo. Now, I love the invincible camo, sorry. I love the camo, and it's the camo that I was waiting for to come in the game. You could win it in the Christmas crates. but it finally come for sale, and I paid 2,800 gold for this camera because I think it's worth it. It's unique, it makes it stand out, and it really is a lovely looking camo. Now, Bob is done one shot on the Jaegeru, and he knows there is a T57 in the middle, but he's being risky. He is being risky. He's going to risk it for a biscuit, and he's going to play very, very aggressive. So now the M48 pattern gets deleted by one of the big guns at the back, which helps Bob out massively because the M48 pattern could easily take out 121B. It's got very, very strong turret as well. But now the M48 pattern is a one shot. So Bob is going to poke forward. He does get a shot in return, and he gets a bounce on the M48 pattern. But Bob doesn't care. The M48 doesn't care. He's trying to get away, but Bob can take him out. So he's up to 1,300 damage. Now there is a Jaegeru that is not on his own because he's got the grill, but Bob is going to focus on the grill. He's going to focus on the tank that he can get the shot. He's not using HE, which I think is a good decision because there is a high chance that you can just hit the gun. He can only just see the grill as it is, so he wants to guarantee that pen. And luckily he sets him on fire and he does 530 or so damage. So without using HE, it's actually paying off. Now Bob's going to try and aim at the side cheeks on the Jaegeru, but he doesn't manage to pen. The pen isn't the best on this tank, it's just pretty much average. He gets a nice shot in on the grill, putting him down to a one shot, and fair play to this IS-7. The IS-7 knew he messed up. He knew he messed up. He hasn't done a fantastic job. It's now 4 against 5. He knows, Bob knows that there is a Jaegeru, and he's now not spotted, so he's going to try and get behind him without getting spotted. And you can see here the IS-7 1-2-1, and he's helping him, he's assisting him. Go for the JP. Yes, Bob knows he's a great player. He gets one shot into the side of him, but the JG, the Jaegeru, turns around, and if he backs up anymore, Bob will get a shot. So he is a one shot. Bob is going to switch to the heat, and he manages to get that shot in without getting shot in return. So he's now up to 3.6k damage. Again, IS-7, nice. He's praising Bob for his efforts. He's done a great job so far. 3.6k damage. It's now 3 against 4, and Bob has no tanks to shoot. So the Death Star takes out the Batchat, putting it now a 3-on-3. But there is a couple of low hit point tanks. So there goes the Death Star. The Jaegeru is going to be on his own up there. So what Bob is going to do is going to take out the tank that I'm not looking at him. Lovely shot there on the waffle, and he's going to get the shot before the waffle can turn around. The T57, however, takes out the Jaegeru, so this will be a Kolobanov if he manages to pull it off. He's only on 4.3k damage, and even here, look, even the Jaegeru just died. Normally, this is where you get raged at, but the Jaegeru, you can do it, buddy. Come on, kick their butts. It's such a lovely team, and this is why I wanted to show this battle. It's the IS-7 at the start knew he messed up, and he said he messed up. And here, both near the base, they're trying to guide him to the win. They know he is capable of winning. And as I've said, if most players in that Jaegeru who dies at the end will just rage, they'll start putting the blame on the 1-2-1. 1-2-1, blah, blah, blah. You wasn't there. Why wasn't you helping? Blah, blah, blah. But they're not. They are helping him. They know he's done a great job. And they trust that he can get the win. So 4.3k damage now, and if you look at the cap points, it's going up quite quick. So he knows that the last 2 remaining tanks are both on the cap. 2 minutes left. He's still got plenty of time left over. Now, this is probably what I wouldn't have done. I would have carried on going around because the gun depression isn't the greatest on this tank. So to get the shot off, he needs to expose his upper plate a little bit. So tank's still not spotted, and there we go. He managed to spot the T57 Heavy, who is a one shot. So it now just leaves the E100. He's going to back up, and he does get a shot, but he gets a shot in on the E100 in return. So now he's going to use this time to poke forward, and he does get very, very unlucky here. For me, In this situation, I would probably use the heat. Now, he tried the APCR in the bottom plate, and now he's trying the heat into the tracks. So a little bit of error, but it's panicking. It was a 1 versus 3. It was panicking. Again there, he gets shot in on the back at that angle, and this is very risky indeed. He was only on 50 HP, and he sat behind an E100 who was ramming. So he does get very lucky. The E100 leaves him on 20 HP, but he manages to pull off the Kolobanov. 6 kills, 5.6k damage, and very well played. So very well played, Bob. Very well played, Mech. And now we have 2 more replays. Now, this replay is, both replays are from myself, and this is rating the battles. It isn't the greatest, I suppose, but I just thought I would chuck it in as I wanted to do a 121B video anyway, and it is done in ratings. So we're going to push forward, and straight away we spot an E4, a Leopard PTA, Chieftain, E75. We have spotted literally everyone on the team. So this is a great position on this tank. It's low to the ground, and we've already had a 400 block damage. Now, the Chieftain and the E75 are going to end up switching to HE or Hesh just because they are unable to pen. So you can see there, 600 blocked damage from Hesh. It actually did 0 damage. And there again, more block damage, 360 block damage. So already, not even a minute gone, we have 1300 block damage. The Mark 6 has gone. He is gone, and it now leaves 7 against 6 straight away. So the E4 is now pushing around. He's going to try and help the E75, but again, I'm in no rush to move. We have capped C, and we know there is 3 TDs. So we've spotted the E4. The E75 is sat there, but there is still more. There's still 2 more TDs, and that is the one I was waiting for, the Death Star. I wanted to see where he was. I didn't want to poke out any further until I know exactly where that Death Star was. So the E75 is now gone. The Leopard PTA is up there. He's going to get wrecked very soon. And I'm thinking, is this E4 on his own? So I'm going to try and push him, and I'm going to try and circle him. So we do circle him. We're going to switch to HE, 418 damage, which is a low roll, but we do get wrecked from the Waffle, who I didn't know if he would be there. That was a failed HE shot into the E4, but we're going to poke forward. We're going to take out the E4, and now we're going to push forward to the Waffle, who does get another shot into us, putting us down to 1 shot. But now we can get into a stronger position for this tank. We're going to use the ridge, and we're only going to show our turret. And not only that, we're going to rock backwards and forwards. So nice 500 HE into the Waffle. He now shoots, so I can switch back to the APCR, and we can take him out for our 2nd kill. So 1300 block damage. We get a shot there from the Leopard, but we managed to take him out for our 3rd kill. So that is pretty much all we're going to do. I think we're going to get 1 more shot into the object, 140, pushing our damage up to 4k. And the Death Star, I think the Chieftain is going to take out the Death Star, which he does. So 3 kills, 2 bases. Our team got 1300 block damage. We only got 4100 damage, but it wasn't bad for a ratings battle. And we get the ace, we get the scout. Not a bad battle indeed. 115,000 credits earned. So not bad. We had a nice team there. They done a fantastic job. We got 900 assistant damage on top of that. Now, last up, this is just an encounter battle. And again, it is myself. So we have got 2 mediums on our team, and the enemy have got 1. So automatically, I think we're going to flank around. We have the upper hand with 2 mediums against 1 if the enemy medium decides to push around. But he doesn't. Straight away, we're not going to wait here for long, and that is the thing with this map. You can look at that E50M, fucking loser 121B. Like, we haven't even started yet, and he's already raging at me. And the thing with this map is, this way, normally only mediums come. And if you don't spot them quickly, you need to make your way round by the spawn to get round the back of them. And that is what I intended to do. But I pushed forward. Luckily, I've still got cover. And we find pretty much most of the enemy team. So it is me and the E50M. And we're against 5 tanks. And now the E5 comes behind us. So we're in a bit of trouble. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that E50M, which is probably going to be the best decision I make in this game. I don't want to be pincered between an E57, an T57 Heavy, a Death Star, an E50, another T57. So I decide to pull back. My team are not there. They are all the other side of the map. We got a Heavy round by Cap, and the E50M decides then to make the move as well. But I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay. I'm unspotted now, and I'm going to try and get some side shots in. So the E50M also is pushing around by the Cap area. So it allows me to get some side shots. And luckily, we get the Death Star. So we take out the Death Star, which makes it a lot easier for me going forward. So now we spot the Waffle. Look at the Death Star luck. There was nothing lucky about that. The Waffle takes a shot, but we do get a HE shot into him. And this is where a couple of the enemy, they should have pushed me. 132 whooping damage into that Waffle. But the E50 is a one-shot. So now I can push back to where I was originally and take out that E50. So it's now 6 or 5 against 4. We get the side of a T57 Heavy. I've got cover from my left from the Waffle, so I'm not going to get shot from the Waffle yet. But now I decide to make my move. I should have waited to take out the T57 Heavy first, because now we start fluffing a couple of shots. We get shot from the Waffle, 519 damage, but we're going to ignore the Waffle and we're going to take out the T57 Heavy. Now, we did get lucky here from the Waffle. He leaves us, thankfully, on 166 damage. And now we are a one-shot. But we're going to wait. There is a mouse helping us who is going to take out the Waffle. The E5 is going to get taken out as well, which will just leave the E100. So I am on 3 kills. We're up to 4k damage, but we are a one-shot. But if we can get behind the E100, we got a Death Star up there. We was hoping that will take the attention, but we can get one shot in the E100. Now, he has just shot, which allows me to push up. We're going to try and get a snapshot into him, but we don't manage. It was quite an epic foul. And all he wants is me. So the E5 has taken out the E50M, but the mouse takes out the E5. So we're going to carry on circling the E100. Now, we get one more shot into him. I think he missed the Death Star, because the Death Star hasn't had any damage. And we get one final shot into him. We put him on fire. We kill him for our 4th kill. So we end that battle on 5,513. So that is the 121B, a very, very nice tank. And if it does ever come for sale again, I would definitely recommend it. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Meadsy69, and I'll catch you soon.